The next drawings involve drawing circles, which is much harder to do. But basically, you're going to use the knowledge that a circle fits inside a square, touching all the sides of the square. Okay, that's what we're going to do our construction based on. So first of all, we're going to only do one of these drawings. This is like stage one, and this will be the finished drawing over here. So you'll only end up with one circle drawn up on your page on the right hand side. So let's start firstly with the square. Okay, keep staying parallel to the top, and then trying to stay parallel to the edge here. Try and gauge what a square is, and it's a good idea here to actually measure by using your pencil on one side, taking a size like this, and then checking that the other side's roughly the same size. If you don't have a square, when you draw the circle, you'll end up with an oval shape. Okay, so once you've got that, you find the center of each side, because that's where the circle will be touching. And draw in some diagonals as well. These give you extra points around the circle here, around the square, to find out where the circle should be touching. You can sort of estimate this by eye, make a kind of the same distance in more or less from each corner. And this now gives you 8 points around the circle, around the square, where you can fill in the circle. You can see the circle almost appearing here. So if you just slightly elongate that arc and take it round to the side there and to touch this side, and then you move onto this portion, quadrant, here to there, and last of all, completing it on this side. This gives you a pretty good, convincing circle. Remember, you only have to do one of these. So once you've got it in position, you can go over the outline, darken it slightly. Try not to use your eraser too much. Okay, so we have done that portion now. We're just having one circle. Now we're going to look at putting that into a little drawing, and I've got a sort of washing machine here for you. We're drawing horizontal lines again, for the base, for the top portion, and turning it this way, trying to get our vertical lines. Okay, sorry. Here we have the controls on the top, and possibly a small thing for putting your soap powder in. So I'll finish that portion. Then the sides come down, and the base slightly in from the edge again. Okay, and then at the center here we've got the rounded portion. So first of all, start off by drawing what appears to be like a square in the center for your circle. Find the centers, draw some light diagonals, Mark off where you think the circle should be, cutting those diagonals, and then using those points you can complete the circle. It's much easier to draw on a smaller scale. The larger you draw, the more difficult it will be to complete the circular shape. When it's small like this, it's quite easy. Then take a distance in from all these points, same distance, try and keep the same distance. See how I'm using little arcs to build this up, and then join those eventually to form the inner circle, and you can then add a bit of, I think there's like a catch here for opening. Okay, so there's your washing machine.